I remember when I heard this little voice in my head telling me what a failure I was. I was shaking. My heart was pounding. I didn't know where to turn. I was so confused. There I was, at that moment in my life, having two major losses happen back to back. I didn't even have time to process one before the other one happened. What was I supposed to do? I am Duni from Joe Academy, and today I would like to talk to you about the things that we feel sometimes, which is a sense of being failures, which is that overwhelming guilt that we are not doing what we should be doing, or we are falling short of our expectations, or rather, the expectations of others. When I had the loss of my father, it was devastating. Yes, it was. And I do like to let people feel and see and realize that when someone has experienced loss, that grieving process can be overwhelming. However, what do? They give you a timeline. They feel, okay, you have lost someone, you probably have like 2 weeks to get over it. Some are gracious enough and give you 4 weeks. And some would say, are you still feeling that way after a month or a few months? Sometimes it's harder, especially as a caregiver, as a mom. And while it's no one's, I don't believe in blaming that person or this person, it seems like a long standing putting together of efforts from all spheres. So far, people have said this is what moms are supposed to do, this is what's expected of mothers. Society tells us, we watch it on the news, we watch it in movies, social media, the general media, we read it in books, even in home economics and home care and home management, whatever they call it these days. They say these are the things that are meant for mothers, women to do. So even if you're grieving, you need to get up and get things done. Even if you're going through a difficult time, the expectations of society, the expectations of the world is so high that you feel that you're falling short. And what happens? You feel like a failure. You feel guilty. You feel as though you have let yourself down, as though you have let everybody else down. But you know the funny thing there? If for any reason you were to be no more in all your different roles as a worker at the office, as the CEO of a business, as the mother of your children, as the wife of your partner, if for some reason you were no longer there, the people you were serving, the people you were caring for, will find someone else. I'm not saying that to make you feel hurt. I'm just stating the fact. I have seen so many people who have been through a difficult time. They're stressed out, they are feeling guilty, and they just keep plowing through until it gets to a point that they become so unwell. They've had to be admitted to hospital, and probably they have to spend a week in hospital. The stress they were going through was because they thought their family could not survive if they did not do what they were doing. But here they were in hospital, and their family survive the whole week. So I have to break this news to you, moms. If you break down, if you're not available, someone, something, the people you're serving and supporting will find a way to survive. So try not to put yourself in a position of fright or the position of guilt. It is not your fault. It's not because, oh, well, moms, get it into your system. You can do all things, and so you don't have to worry. That's not it at all. That's not the aim of this discussion. This discussion is just to let you know that, yes, these are the expectations of the world. They've put it up here. Okay? So you feel like you're constantly failing because no matter how hard you try, you just keep going that way. And then you get overwhelmed. And when you get overwhelmed, what happens? Your performance dips a bit more. But the standard is still here and they're expecting you to do everything you have to do. So one of the main things that you should not do is don't be a martyr. Don't be a martyr. We're told that being a martyr is amazing. You give yourself, you sacrificed all. It's beautiful. But you see, when you sacrifice yourself at the expense of yourself, you don't live your true life. You live your life for everybody else's benefit, for everybody else's progress, for everybody else's upliftment. You become resentful towards them. You become angry at yourself and at them. It's not a reflection on you. It's a reflection of what has happened, the standards that have been set externally. But to tackle this, we need to start internally. We need to start with ourselves. We need to be able to put things in place that will prevent us from thinking that being a martyr is the greatest achievement of motherhood. Being a martyr is the greatest achievement of being a woman. No, it's not. The second thing is, don't kill yourself, okay? Take some time. And those are things that you should not do. But the main things that you should do include set expectations for yourself. I am me. Know yourself. I know it's very simple to say know yourself, but if you don't know yourself, you would not know what you would want to get to, what you would want, who you would want to be. And you might be worried that people will not love you for who you are. You need to realize that you have to be you. Everybody else is taken, so you need to be you. Don't act like you are the most pious, obedient, and subservient person because you want someone else to be happy. It's not going to work. At some point, even if you cut your head and put it on a platter of wood, they will still not be happy. So, be you. Live you. And when you know who you are, when you feel the passion of what you can do, at that point, you start to feel the joy. You start to have the courage to do things that you thought was not possible. That is when you can tell the people around you, I need some help. You will ask for help. You will set those boundaries. You will take time for yourself. That is the time that you can, without force, without aggression, because you see, one of the things that many people think is, I am me, I've discovered who I am, and I choose to set boundaries. And when they set those boundaries, what happens? It causes discord in their life, in the lives of their loved ones, and it breaks relationships. We are women, we have a special talent, special ability, which unfortunately, with the amount of stresses we are going through, we tap into some aggression, which is not the innate part of us. So rather than tap into aggression, take some time to withdraw into yourself, to care for yourself. And I'll show you a few things you can do from now on to show that love and care for yourself, to heal yourself from within. Because when you withdraw and you're able to connect with yourself, then you can come out and say, "Could you please give me 30 minutes? I just needed to stretch. I needed to rest. I just need to take a break." With that level of calm said to anyone, you will be able to get a higher percentage of people who say, "Sure, take all the time you want." But if you came and said, "I worked so hard, I just need a break," you might not get a very positive response. And so for that reason, withdraw, connect with yourself, and then you will be able to set those boundaries that you need to set and ask for help that you require. So this is the activity I would like to share with you today. You are busy, you are feeling stressed, you're feeling guilty that you're not getting things done. I know it might sound funny, but no, you don't have to get it done. You need to enjoy the process. There is one thing for those who have maybe a hobby that they love. They spend hours and hours obsessing. They are doing the work. They are not sleeping. They're excited. That's a different matter. But if you're doing a work, a role, performing a duty that is depleting you and you're not having any satisfaction or fun, it becomes a chore. That's where you need to set that, no, I'm not doing this level of stress attracting activity. I need a break. Okay? So this activity I'm going to share with you, it just involves you being in the bathroom. The reason why I would suggest the bathroom, and of course, most bathrooms have mirrors, so I'm assuming your bathroom has got a mirror. The good thing about bathrooms is sometimes you can actually lock the door, like a privacy lock. And even if people are wanting to use the bathroom, when you're in the bathroom, it's your time. So that bathroom exercise is you connecting with you in your reflection in the mirror. So when you wake up and you go into the bathroom for your me time, you don't need very long. I want you to lock that door. This practice was shared by an awesome lady, Lisa Nichols, and it's something I started practicing, and oh my God, it was mind-blowing and transformational. She had this thing where you face the mirror, call yourself by your name. I would say, for example, I'll say about myself, Duni, I'm proud of you. And you list 7 things you're proud of. It could be, Duni, I'm proud of you for the way you take care of your home. I'm proud of you for all the achievements you've had in your career. I'm proud of you that you are able to bring in income. I'm proud of you for the way you've taken care of the children. I'm proud of you because the children are not neglected and they're well catered for. And then you go on saying what you are proud of. Even if it's, I'm proud of you that you were able to get out of bed today. That is an achievement, something you should be proud of. The next thing is, Jimmy, I forgive you. Now, this is a bit hard because you're going to tap into those things that you did or you do that hurt your inner being. The things that you did not do, which you should have done. The mistakes that you thought, oh, I could have done better or I could have done it differently. All this is not forgiving you for something you did not do for someone else. This is forgiving you for hurting you. All this, you're proud of yourself. That's the first one. You forgive yourself for hurting yourself, for not putting yourself first, for playing second fiddle. Then you move on to the third set of statements. Duni, I commit to you that. I commit to you. That is so powerful. I will start showing you gratitude. I will start giving you a hug every morning. I will start to say thank you for the times you get out of bed. I will start to take 5 minutes every day for myself in the bathroom doing my mirror work. I commit to you that I will say no when I do not have the strength to go on. I commit to you that I will ask for help when I do need that help. Yes. This is not something you do once and it's settled. It's most times it's been found to be very difficult for people to do and keep up with. But there is so much healing. It's the kind of healing that transforms you, that helps you dig out that depth of yourself. It's almost as though you're bringing out a tuber. So if you've seen a root plant like a potato or yam, you're digging the yam out. You have to dig deep and deep, deep and separate the soil from the fruit or the plant that you're trying to harvest. This is what you're doing with that process. You are the potato that is being harvested. And around there, all the things that you're letting go of are the things that is the soil you're taking off the surface, bringing yourself out and taking care of that harvested you. This is something I would encourage you to do every morning for at least 4 weeks. You will see transformation. And if you can continue for longer, that would be fantastic. So today, I put before you, do you think you're a failure? Tap into your resourcefulness. You are not a failure. You are awesome. The standards that were set, the expectations that were set by society will not dictate who you will turn out to be. So do this mirror work, do this activity, and see the transformation in your life. Until next time, this is Dunia Talabi from Drew Academy. Do take care and stay well. Bye.